Don't even play with me. Get the... Oh my God, I got a KO from the top. Oh, what a hit! Hello, everybody, and welcome to WWE 2k24 myGM mode, Season 4. We are on Week 13 here. We are 2 weeks away from the Fastlane PLE. We got some rivalries fight together. We got Bischoff deciding that he wants to roll over and die. We got Heyman, who has taken over a subtle second place in terms of fans. And we got a big boost last week thanks to some power cards. But now we got to earn this on our own here. So it's going to be interesting after everything that happened last week. We did finish off last week cleaning up a level 4 rivalry with Chelsea Green and Ava Moreno. We have signed a few people throughout the duration of the season. But now money's a little bit tighter, so we got to be a little bit smarter. So let's see what we have to produce here going into Week 13. So yeah, as you can see here, we are 2 Hall of Fame trophies up on Adam Pearce. Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman both have 5. We have 8. If it goes straight by fans, we are 59 ahead of ECW and 60 ahead of Ross. So, and we're almost, hell, we did lap WCW. We're over 100,000 fans ahead of them. So, and we're already at 500,000. So I guess we are still okay. But I do believe we have a couple contracts coming up this week. So we're going to have to see how things go here. But enough yapping. Let's book this thing. Lafayette, Louisiana. All right. Another 5 weeks asking for 50 grand. So we got him at a discount last time, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that this time. I do want to keep him just because I don't have any heel giants left right now. Huh. You know what? Let's try to lowball him again. All right, well, he's still smiling. He's just not green smiling, so we're okay there. All right, I told you it really is a team. Thanks for pairing us up. Crowd still loved us. Even though we didn't get the win, Kaiser and I can certainly tag team another chance. Fans can't wait to see another tag match. You proved yourself. We renewed my contract. I've certainly had worse bosses. Ha! So we got another win there. All right, Sherri, what do you got? Want to fight her again in the next 2 weeks? You have a feud. I will let you fight. Do not book your most popular giant this week. What do we get? Ooh, I haven't seen this one before. Prevents the effects of the first power card played on you next week. Can't block GM or brand power cards. Cannot be used. Okay, so I want to get that card. So who am I not booking this week? Josh freaking Briggs. That's okay. His stamina's 24. I would like to let him sit for a little bit. So we do have Kaiser out for 3 weeks. We are going to play some power cards to get him back up. Probably going to do a tag title match tonight. We could probably do Roxanne and Piper one more time just to get that to a level 4. All right, let's see what we can do here. Main event. You know what? Let's book that tag team match as the main event. Tag title match. And we do get bonuses if we use these, but right now we're still not. Let's book that as our main event for now. We can change things around and adjust them as we need to here. Let's take a look what else we got for rivalries here. McAfee and Williams are a level 3. Ricochet's not happy for losing all the time. Hartwell's happy she's got a feud. The women's tag titles. Jane and Hartwell needs to be built up a little bit more. Sherri and Perfect. Let's get Sherri and Perfect in here. Staminas are plenty. I don't want to end that rivalry quite yet, so I'm just putting stips on these right now. We can flip these around later if we need to here. I would like to get the champ involved. Maybe we could clean up this tag rivalry here. No, Chelsea's near death. I don't want to put her in that situation right now. Who do we have for females that we could put? We don't have any more heel females. Interesting. Well, we got Piper there. Let's go shopping. So who do we have as a... This is what I was looking for. She's a bruiser, so if we could get a fighter... Ooh. Christina Fury's actually built up quite well, and she's almost a level 5. We've had her before. She hasn't been too bad. And Cora we've had before. Allie, I think we had for a week or two. But yeah, so we do need a fighter. I think this might actually be pretty smart to do. How much is it for the rest of the year? 72? Let's bring her in for... that's almost the same amount. Let's not get stupid. Let's just book her. And then from there... see if we can get a feud going with the champ. Then on the men's side, we can do... let's check out the staminas here. Like, I'd like to keep... we're probably going to sign Brooks when he gets available here at the PLE. I would like to get Ciampa in action as well. You know what? Let's do a triple threat here. We'll get McAfee in here. We'll get Trick in here. And we will put the champ in here. Just to get the champ some work. We haven't seen him since he won the title, right? Not necessarily going to put the title on the line here. We'll do a tables match just to speed that up a little bit. I think we got a decent card here for tonight. Because with the rivalry with McAfee and Williams, we should be okay there. Who can we have call out here? Get Piper to call out. Oh, what are my goals I still have to do yet? Book 3 backstage brawls. We're going to do each one of those at the 3 PLEs we got left here. We will book those. Okay, so I need a training promo and an advertisement promo. Training promo. Who needs the XP? Who's close to moving up? You know, let's get JC some training. Maybe we could get her to 25 before the season's out. And actually, I want she's only a promo skill too, so that's okay. We're doing a lot of work with the women, not a lot of work with the men, because all the men are involved in the matches here. And we don't have a lot of stuff set up for them, so I think this is where we're going to go here. This has got a feud. Falls count anywhere is the extra step to boost it up a bit. This will be... If we got her signed for the rest of the year... No, I'll make this first one non-title. You know what? Screw it. All the world hates a coward. Let's boost this up. We'll put the title on the line for the women's. Main event will be the tag team match that these guys have been fighting a lot together. We got those going. So let's take a look at the power cards now. Do we have them? What's the biggest injury rehab we got? Injury rehab 1. We don't have a 2. Okay, well, we'll give... So we could use this one this week. We could use another one next week. And then we're good to go. Let's give him some bad advertising to Mr. Heyman here. Screw you, I'm going home. Do I want to use one of these right now? Actually, we got a lot of them, so... You know what? Let's use it just to be safe. There we go. As long as we only book one, we're okay there. And then... I think we're going to have to use that anyway because, well... We use those two. Fixed match, I already got one. I'm probably not going to need another one for the rest of the season. Is there anybody that could use 5 XP right now? Ooh. I think this would be the smart move. Give it to her, and she's already upgraded. And then we got the other one now, so... I got the other one, so we get 15 to somebody later, so... Let's upgrade Christina while we got a second here. Oh, anybody that could get a tables match boost, that will work for us. Because if I could get her a tables match specialty, that means we can put her in a lot more matches that'll boost up the way they will, so... Yeah, I think we'll... You know what? Maybe let's try... I want to see if I can fit this in here. Ava doesn't work with any of them, so... Yeah, no, we'll keep it as a single right now. Okay, so that's there, that's there. And then we have Extreme Rules for our main event here. Think we're good. Got nothing for that right now. We maxed this out, so that's always great. These last three we just have to do, so that'll be minor stuff in terms of this. Do I need a fixed match? No, I got one. He's getting a little too rich for his britches, so we'll do 2 cards there. All right. I think all the world hates a coward, so I think we got this. Let's go take a look. So we get to take a look at everybody else's cards first. Opening contest for ECW. We have the Honky Tonk Man taking on Triton.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Of course, Honky Tonk does want to put the title on the line. Still a 3.5-star match. Tag team call out. Of course they're going to get that over. That is a hell of a tag team. Tiffany and Valhalla. Triple threat match. Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Natalya.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Liv wins. Morgan and Jax. The old rivalries come back to life again. Macho putting himself over big time. Muhammad Ali and Montez Ford. That'd be a fun match to watch. One half of the tag champs wins in a 3.5-star. My God, ECW's on a roll. They're doing everything right now. Veer Mahaan, the champ, taking on Kofi Kingston. Will we get a new TV champ? Yes, we will. In a 4-star match. So ECW cleaned up this week. WCW, oh, this is an interesting card. Lashley and Perfect versus Orton and Hudson.
1, 2.
See what you got here. Orton and Hudson. So they've gone from a singles feud with Perfect and Orton to a tag team feud. Interesting. Tamina, yeah. Precious Silver versus Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane with the win, 3 stars. Decent promo, got the feud up. Okay, I'll give you that. Elton Prince and Omos, very unlikely tag team versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. A very likely tag team.
1, 2.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? 3.5 stars here. Whoa.
You left your house and walked into mine.
Thank you for the resub, Nick. 2 months here. Always appreciate it. Thank you very much. 10 out of 10 you feeling today? How was Saturday night's main event? I know you were streaming that as well, so as we get to our main event here, Alexa Bliss, Jade Cargill in an Iron Woman match. Ooh.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Alexa wins in a 3.5-star match. Ooh. All right, opening contest. R-Truth finally putting the title on the line against Baron Corbin. Can Baron sail the ships and get the title? R-Truth wins, keeps the 4-star match. Corbin out for 3 weeks. It sucks. How was Collision? Pretty solid. Like the match. I didn't expect to be any title changes after the last Saturday night's main event. It reminded me what Saturday night's main event was all about, and that was a lot of fluff to promote a show that was coming up. That's usually when they had the Saturday night's main events before. As we get the call out here, level 2. 4-way Escobar, Paul. Versus Dragunov versus Gunther. 3 heels and a face. This should be horrible.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
So they put 2 feuds together here. They got a feud between 2 heels going as well. Dragunov and Gunther. Son of a biscuit, that's a great booking there. I'll get to Collision here in just a sec. Let's get this summary done. Once the first match kicks in, I can talk about it here. Gigi Dolan taking on Bayley. Champ
1, 2, ring that bell.
looking to keep herself busy. New rivalry, but Bayley's out it for 3 weeks. Another champ on the shelf. Injuries are flying all over the place here. Carlito up 37.50. That's good. And then our main event for the Women's Championship. Champion Stacy Keibler taking on Isla Dawn. Stacy retains. 3.5 stars. Level 2 rivalry. All right, I can give you that. All right, going to SmackDown now. Our opening contest here, it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. Sensational Sherri taking on Penelope Perfect. Now, Penelope won the match last week to Sherri's chagrin. So Sherri's pissed and wants to beat the living crap out of Penelope Perfect. So she asked for it. She said she wanted the next 2 weeks. I said, why wait? That could be the first match on the card. So let's get to it. What's good, everybody? Thank you for being here today. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Let's get these intros done, and then I can talk without interrupting anyone.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, Sensational Sherri.
I love this crowd. I really do. And they really haven't changed your booing when Penelope comes out.
And from Beverly Hills, California, Penelope Perfect.
Penelope Perfect, you know, cousin of Mr. Perfect, of course. All right, let's get to this match here. Yeah, so Collision tonight. Samoa Joe actually gave Nick Wade a little bit more offense than I thought he would. It still was only a 10-minute squash. But pretty much set up that Joe can pretty much rip apart anybody he wants to. Commander looked a little shaky against Okada. Look, it actually looked like he was nervous for the first time forever as he was taking out Okada. Of course, Okada won. But, yeah, a decent performance, but not something you would expect at a Commander from A to Z. 2.0 Daniel Garcia versus the Undisputed Era was actually a pretty decent little card. You had Shane Taylor Promotions on the outside, causing a little bit of distraction, but in the end, UE ended up winning, taking out Cool and Ange, which I found surprising. You're getting a big story between Powerhouse Hobbs and Big Bill forming now, which is going to be a lot of fun. They started with a backstage brawl. Pre-main event, they also had a segment out in front of everybody. Big Bill tried to use handcuffs, but accidentally in the bag, they cuffed him. The cuffs cuffed themselves, so he couldn't get him out. So they ended up using a brick on Hobbs' face as a consolation prize. It happens. Yuka Sakazaki upset Deonna Purrazzo, Queen Aminata, and Serena Deeb to win a four-way to take on Mercedes Moné on Wednesday. In the main event with Takeshita versus Shibata, my God, was that a fun match. Fun in so many ways. Like, you actually felt like Shibata was gonna win it. But I think the one moment that everybody's gonna remember more than anything else from Collision this week is the Toni Storm promo. We've been talking in chat here about when Toni Storm is going to drop the acting gig. Because to me, it felt like it was just an acting gig at this point. Mariah ended up laying out Toni Storm after berating her and just basically trying to no-sell the whole thing. And Tony's just, no, she's playing the act perfectly. And, after she goes to shake hands, Mariah slaps Toni twice, knocks her down, and then hits her with the belt repeatedly. Once to the face, and then repeated belt lashes to the back. So as Mariah's about to leave, Toni comes out and is like, I remember everything. I know everything. The hardest part you will ever have to play in your life is to play yourself. And then instantly she disrobes her top, so she had her bra on. And then when she disrobed the bottom, because she was wearing just regular pants for this, when she disrobed her pants, she had the leggings with like basically the style that she had is timeless. But it was all black. And basically, she came in one of incoherent ramblings to the point where I think the last thing she said is, I'm going to rip your tits off. And everybody was going freaking insane at this moment. So we had a lot of Big Boob and AJ on the show. Oh, we did set up possibly a Harley Cameron Deonna Purrazzo match coming up. Because as Deonna was, oh my God, is Sherri gonna lose this? No, just a one. As Harley was talking with Big Boob and AJ about their stuff. And Harley's insisting that it's all about the BAM. And Harley came out to... It ended up being Taya and Deanna taking on Yuka at the closing of the match. Because it's no DQ, right? It's Fatal 4-Way. Harley came out to save Yuka. Yuka got the pin. And I was thinking suddenly this is how you could get Harley versus Mercedes in Australia. Because if Harley and Yuka have a connection and Mercedes beats down Yuka after the title match on Wednesday, which Yuka and Mercedes have a match on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, sorry. And then Mercedes, or sorry. That is not a hot take. That's the same hot take I got. Because the storyline I want Yuka to lose, get beaten up by Mercedes, Harley come out and defend. And Mercedes says, fine, you want a challenge? I will beat you down in front of your family and friends. You have never gotten a win ever in AEW. There's no way you're going to start now. And she gets her first ever win in AEW and wins the TBS Championship at home at Grand Slam. You tell me that story doesn't write itself. Oh, one other match that absolutely went nuts. They've officially dubbed Brody King and Buddy Matthews and Julia Hart the Hounds of Hell. They're officially anointed the Hounds of Hell. New graphics, new music. And, yeah. In a backstage promo after the Hounds of Hell won over the Gates of Agony, they started barking together like everybody was talking about. Oh, yeah, Black's gone. Black is just, yeah. Without saying he's gone, right? I still expect him at the Rumble. His wife's there. Triple H wants him like crazy. Referee's so out of position. But the match that showed up after that promo, they were barking, and all of a sudden a certain Kazuchika Okada was laughing on the side. So Buddy Matthews steps up and he's like, what are you laughing at? Okada's like, oh, you're barking like a bitch. Because they were barking like a dog. Well, and then Matthews is, well, if you think I'm a bitch, you put that title up on the line, I'll show you who's a bitch. And Okada's like, no. And Matthews turns around and says, who's the bitch now? And walks away. We're getting Buddy Matthews and Okada in Australia, folks. That is going to be an Aussie-loaded show that is going to go so freaking insane, and it's going to be on the worst time. But it's being led into by the NBA, and Penelope wins it. Jesus. It's going to be on after the All-Star Game and festivities. By the way, good to see you, Zodiac. Good to see you here tonight. Glad to see you're both here. All right, so Penelope, Collision was actually pretty good. Some of the matches were a little meh, but some of the stuff we got out of it, yeah, definitely worth it. 3.5 stars. I love this. Okay, so it's still at a level. It's a level 2 feud now. Piper got this to level 4. All right, Nick, we'll see you here in a few seconds. I'll go through some of the highlights here in just a sec, Zodiac. Let's get this next match going here. We are doing 2 tapings tonight. We are partially through the first one here right now. So we should be here probably till about midnight Eastern, I'm thinking. So our next match, McAfee and Williams, they're fighting each other tooth and nail. Ciampa's like, screw this, I want to wrestle. And he's the champ, so I got to get him to wrestle. Not that he came up and asked me, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's at. Since I took all his opposition and traded him off. Anyway, this will be a tables match, so hopefully it goes a little bit quicker. But yeah, what are the... if you haven't seen the Toni Storm promo, I highly recommend you go check it out. Because that crowd, the way it popped when Toni Storm revealed that she is timeless still. And the main event with Shibata and...
is a triple threat tables match. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Weighing in at 233 pounds. Pat McAfee.
So we let him do his quick dance, and then we'll skip through it. We got a new graphic for the Hounds of Hell. It is official that they've changed their name. Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Julia Hart are now known as the Hounds of Hell. We're probably getting Buddy Matthews Okada in Australia. Yuka Sakazaki is going to be taking up Mercedes.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
We get Yuka Sakazaki versus Mercedes Monet on Wednesday, which probably is going to have Harley Cameron help out Yuka in that situation because she helped her out tonight when Ty Valkyrie decided to interfere.
And representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Tomasso Ciampia.
So after this week, we will we'll probably look to find some people that we can book to give Ciampa some competition. We did hire Christina Fury back to take on Lula Tandy here coming up in the next matchup. Frankly, I just don't have enough women to cover everything properly, so. I want Ciampa to make sure we get to see his reaction proper here. And the fact that's probably the screenshot for the thumbnail for this episode, so. But yeah, Commander looked a little shaky against Okada. Nick Wade got a little bit more than I like against Samoa Joe. Joe won, like, don't even kid yourself. But then, yeah, that main event between Takeshita and Shibata. You thoroughly believe that Shibata could have won that. And And I heard Saturday night's main event was pretty solid. Nothing too crazy, but pretty solid overall. No title changes or anything like that, so. Everybody's bringing in tables in here. You know, one of them is enough. So ever since I turned McAfee heel, it's actually been pretty awesome here. So if I can get McAfee to win this match, what I'll probably do is blow off the feud between Trick and McAfee. And then McAfee can get a title shot against Ciampa. Nice pump handle power slam there. Little air raid crash. Okay, I see you. But yeah, it's weird that our champions, like neither one of our champions actually has a huge feud. None of our three of them. Because even Sammy's right now, basically we ran out of heels. It's a mistake I made, so. But we'll see what we can do with the revenue we make this week, and I'll have a little bit more of an idea what we're going to be able to do after setting those up, so. So once again, just a reminder for anybody that's watching on Twitch, we are going to have a Collision sidecast next Saturday for Collision on the 1st. If they move Collision to the afternoon, I'll be working. If there's Collision at night, well, I'm gonna be I'll be watching both the Rumble and Collision. But I might come on here with some WWE 2k24 after. Well, based on the time that they're usually done, these would make a little bit of sense. Are you gonna send them through? Yep. Did I say I wanted to book it like this or what?
Here is your winner,
McAfee put Ciampa through the table. Now he gets he should be getting a shot at the WWE Championship. We could have Pat McAfee as our top champ. 2.5 stars. I like it. I like it a lot. No advancement of the feud though. All right, even if I can't get Williams and McAfee up to a level 4, we're running that at the PLE and ending it. JC Jade, get 3. Damn, I wanted to get a little bit more for her. So I'm trying to get Jade up to 25 because she's damn close right now. All right. Lula's sick of being on the sidelines and wants to challenge anybody. So I went out and I hired Christina Fury. And I hired her for the rest of the year. So we got an extra fighter on the card. It's a heel. We just leveled her up to a level 5. And now the title's on the line. This could be interesting. This could be like a 1-star title match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
I think this is the first time I've had 2 creator wrestlers fighting each other too. They do the intros in the ring, so I'll spin through these here. And there's our champ, Lula Tandy. Took it off JC Jane and then confirmed it with a steel cage match at the last PLE. And now she's looking for a new challenger. And frankly, everybody else is tied up in feuds now, so.
Introducing the challenger from Taipei, Taiwan, Christina Fury.
This could be funny. Her first night on Smack.
Her opponent from Blackpool, England, the WWE Women's Champion, Lula.
If this is our first... If we get a title change here, we get a feud goal between these two. If these end up being like 1 or 2-star matches, I am definitely fighting a 4-way to get that title off them. So this is going to be a nice experiment to see what we can do here with these two. Okay, a little misdirection flying elbow there. Rather weird lion salt there, but Christina not fooling around. Knee drop from the top? Can we see a champ in like 3 seconds here? Oh, Lula does have some fight in her. No, but once again, we're getting spoiled with the amount of good wrestling we're getting these days. As long as we remember to be fans. Yeah, and I think once we get going here, I might see if I can find another heel giant, since Ivar might have got released. He might still be available somewhere. But even if I could get like a McAfee or something. Jumping fist, is that going to be enough? No. Lula's not giving up that easy. So just in case, because of this experiment, I did play the 2 Extreme card for the main event. So no matter what we got, we're getting a level 5. Or a 5-star match to close the show out, so. Warming up that clothesline. Nice job, Lula. What do you got going here? Flipping her over into the Dominator. Is that going to be enough? No. So AEW's already changed up per Toni Storm's changed up Toni Storm's picture and profile on the AEW roster page from rookie Toni Storm to Timeless. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You can be WWE fan and AEW fan, whichever one you are. Oh no, she did a promo to release it now. It was after the promo she did it. Basically, Mariah beat up rookie Toni Storm and gave her a whole bunch of belt lashings. And Lula Tandy retains. And I'll wait till you're done here.
Still the WWE Women's Champion, Lula Tandy.
All right, 2.5. Okay, I'll give it that. Did we get a rivalry out of it? I'm guessing no. Oh, we did? Okay. I'll take a 2.5 for a regular match. For that. All right, got it to a level 2. If we got this rivalry, we might as well use it, right? All right, our main event. A Extreme Rules match for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. Red Flame and Hatrick. Newly signed Red Flame. We took the discount deal for this one again. Take it out with his partner Sherri, who I think we signed through the rest of the year, versus a very upset Ricochet, or getting upset Ricochet, and Zero, who really doesn't say anything. Let's go take a look.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and is for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champions. First, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 324 pounds, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Red Flame.
You know it's pretty bad when they have the entire introduction covers the entire entrance.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 122 pounds, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Sherri. Hatrick.
Gotta love the old geezer, right? I don't know if Ricochet's entrance will be as good without the state-of-the-art effects. I think that might be what I need to get next.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Ricky Chet, ready to go. Because I would like to burn this feud off eventually here, just so I can maybe get Briggs and Jensen into the title picture. Come on, Alicia.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 205 pounds, Zero!
All right, so this is the Extreme Rules match for the Smackdown tag titles. No, Toni Storm's promo, she came up as the rookie. Mariah called her out. They did the whole, you're my idol, blah, blah, blah. And Mariah told her to go piss off, and I'm going to beat you, and you're worthless. Decides to knock her down, slap her a couple times, hit her with the belt, and then starts strapping her with the belt over the back and whatnot multiple times. So as Tony's lying there, Tony grabs the mic and says, I remember everything. The hardest role for you to ever play is yourself. That was one of the lines that hit me the most. And then she's like, I remember everything that happened here. And yeah, she ends up taking her top off, which, all right. And then she immediately takes her bottoms off, which, all right, well, there we go. And when she took her bottoms off, she showed her the timeless leggings, the whole black, basically the gear based on her timeless gimmick. And the whole crowd went absolutely freaking nuts. And then she starts going into her I'm gonna kill you promo. And she ended it with the words, I'm going to rip your tits off. So yeah, that main event. And I'm assuming that Mariah and Tony are gonna be the main event in Australia. That will be a little bit of epic. By the way, good to see you here, Nats fan. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the wrestling on both sides tonight. I hope Tony wins. I almost hope in a slight way that Buddy wins. Because I'm assuming we're going to get Buddy and Okada. Still can't get over how rushed that opening. I think it was done that like that on purpose. I really do feel that it was done on purpose like that. Because before you even know it, you got a tag match out of nowhere, right? It could also busted open, ripped. Water's wet. Bully only knows one way of doing promos. It's what, and I think RK was in here earlier. He was talking about it. You got to realize that things are different between WWE and AEW. And just because you don't like how something's being done, doesn't mean it's a bad way of doing it. And if you're going to say it's because of numbers that it's so different, that's a horse shit call. But pardon my French. And the reason I call it horse is you don't have the numbers. You don't know what kind of numbers they're doing on Max right now. We almost had a quick match here. You don't know how much they're putting into the fact that they're leading. The All-Star game is leading into Grand Slam Australia. You can't tell me there's going to not be another boost because of that. If they can open with the tag match, Ospreay and Omega versus Fletcher and Takeshita. Coming off an All-Star game and everybody gets to see those flippy guys go at it. The only part I didn't like was the fact that they were going to kill each other when Callis come. I think with Omega, it was a little bit of insanity. And when it comes to Omega, he's got a lot of bloodthirstiness right now. Because he just wants to literally murder anybody that he sees or anybody that he thinks has done him wrong. But then he realizes the person that's done him wrong the most is Don Callis. So then he realizes, oh, maybe Will isn't all bad at this point. And if he can help me take my aggressions out on Don Callis, that's what I took it as. I understand the frustrating part. I'm trying to remember that character that, well, let's put it this way. Omega's turned into the Hulk in some ways here. Oh my God, he hit Soul Food. This is what we call an epic main event here, folks. Are we going to get new champs? Oh, no. Red Flame gets out of the way. It just says, nope, we're yeeting you there. Omega's turning into 2000s Triple H. No, because I think he can afford to lose in some ways. Same thing with Ospreay. He can afford to lose. Triple H couldn't afford to lose. But I can see where you're going with that. I think Omega's more the... so many people are valuing Omega for what he's doing that he's sort of like the MVP everybody has to deal with. Fisherman bomb into the cover. Are we gonna get new champs? We do! Brand new champions.
Here are your winners, the team of Ricochet
and new. I was a little worried about this because the contracts and whatnot. And Flame's gonna get a little bit more pissed now. legendary. I cheated. I used the power card, so. And it's at a level 3, so we are eligible to blow this off at the pay-per-view, so. All right. Let's go see what the scorecards say. Good booking. So we got a level 2, we got a level 4, a level 3, a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. So we are pretty close to set for the PLE. Raw, well, they're doing good booking. Bailey's out for 3 weeks, so their tag champs are done. 2 feuds. Dragunov and Gunther, I can't believe they're fighting now. R-Truth and Corbin. Tag team call-out worked out well. WCW did okay as well. They got a feud, they got a feud, they got no feud, they got no feud. Well, WCW is going to WCW here. And ECW gets good booking here. New champ in Kofi Kingston tonight. Allie Ford's a level 2. Morgan and Jack's level 1. Honky Tonk and Triton still at a level 4. Jesus. And then the tag feuds are going through the roof with them. So, all right, let's go take a look at the stats here. ECW got a 130. Okay, so they got 30, almost 40,000. But not much money. All right. WCW got a 121 with a 22,000. So, yeah, they're falling behind even further. 383. Raw got a 129 for 40,000. So they're staying pretty consistent with ECW at this point. Almost 800,000 in cash. They should be getting close to the Coliseum too. We got a 126. Only 28,000, so we lost 10,000 compared to the other guys. But we're almost at 600,000 cash. But we got contracts coming up, and we got free agents to sign. So it's a big mix about what we're getting here. I have never seen this card before, but I'm glad I have now. Prevents the effects of the first power card played on your next week. So we're going to have to figure out when to play this, so... All right, so Raw assumes second place again, and they are 48,000 behind us. Fall closely behind by Smackdown, or sorry, at ECW with 49,000 behind us. So everybody's pretty much on par. My money's not exactly where it was before, but it's getting there. But we got to work on, we got some rivalries. I need to get a rivalry for Ciampa. We're going to have to work on that. Our tag rivalries, we're wrapping up here pretty quick. We also have the singles rivalry between Red Flame and Ricochet we got to clean up. Yeah, we got to get ready for Fastlane here in just over a week's time. So, well, that being said, that's going to wrap up this episode of myGM. For those watching on Twitch, hang on. We're going to fire up episode 14 post-haste here. For those watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Tell me what matches you want to see. Tell me who you want me to sign. Tell me how I'm going to fix some of this mess. I got a lot of roster and everybody's dead. So, but with that being said, thank you everybody for checking this out. And always remember, be part of the solution, don't be part of the problem. And we'll see y'all here next time on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. Take care, everyone.